I know a couple of people had downloading game settings error, and I did get that as well back in the day. And all you have to do is really unplug your router and leave it off for 20 seconds, let it reset, plug it back in, and the error should fix itself. That's pretty much the bottom line. And yeah, well, again, Call of Duty 4 is still playable, but connections may be wonky, but that's just something you have to deal with. The game is not young. It's a pretty old game. I mean, 2007, that's almost 6 years that Call of Duty 4 is, you know, that's how old it is. And it's funny because I still remember all the trailers. I mean, fuck, I was 17, so why wouldn't I remember? But it's just weird that it's almost 6 years old, man. Fucking Modern Warfare 2 is almost 5 years. You know, Black Ops 1 is almost freaking, what is it, 3 years. So, you know, World at War is quite old as well, 5 years. So, you know, we're moving on. All of us are getting older. And pretty soon it's going to be 4 years since I'm on YouTube, so that's quite interesting as well. Well, pretty much that's it. State of Call of Duty 4 is, it's okay. You know, you'll run into a couple of hacked lobbies. If you do, just back out and try to look for another one. But, you know, bottom line is, this game is still playable, it's still fun. And I encourage you guys to go back to it because, you know, playing Black Ops 2 all day, every day can get annoying. That's why I stopped for a little bit. I won. That's what matters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will see you guys next time.